Ladies and gentlemen, guys and girls, welcome to this special video where I will be reading an excerpt from the Great Centurion Punic Wars 1. And as you can tell, I have the paperback. This is not my paperback, this paperback is actually going to a fan, but because it's Saturday, the post office was closed, so I'm going to be buying these books on Monday. But anyway, I'm going to be doing a reading from the Great Centurion Punic Wars 1. I'm going to be reading chapter 1 from the book. So I hope you guys enjoy it, and if you haven't already, please check out the book. You can get it on Amazon, and let me get the book, and you can get book 2 as well. This is book 2. I have many more copies of these to send to my fans, but there you go. You get both books. So I hope you enjoy this small new episode, and I'm going to be doing the best I can to make it as fun as possible. So I hope you guys enjoy. The Great Centurion Punic Wars 1, Chapter 1, Victor's Early Life, Part 1. Welcome to the land of Nothium. You are Victor Maximus, a young woman boy, age 15, who dreams of joining the Roman armed forces. You dream of delivering Rome's many glorious victories and being a great legionnaire for the Republic. However, as your parents have told you, equipment is not cheap. You must buy your equipment to join the forces of Rome. Your family is in the plebeian social class. As a result, they have to work long hours just to earn pay. Your journey to becoming a legionnaire begins. Your first objective is to earn enough money to buy the equipment necessary to become one of Rome's mightiest. 237 BC. The sun rose and began to shine on the great city of Roma, which is Latin for Rome. When the rooster sang, Victor heard the singing and proceeded to get out of bed. He looked out of the neon curtain from his room and saw that the sun was shining out of his house. What a wonderful looking sunrise! It looks like my prayer to Jupiter was enough to grant me a glorious day, Victor said to himself. Jupiter was the king of all gods of Rome, so it was every Roman's duty to pray to him daily, or else face the consequences. He rushed down the stairs and walked into the kitchen, where he saw his mother and father. A glorious morning, son. How was your sleep? Victor's mother asked. She was wearing a white stona, which was the traditional female article of clothing during the times. It was great. I'm grateful that the sun is out and that we're alive, Victor answered. What's for breakfast, my dear lady? Victor's father asked. Porridge and bread. I have to go out to the market today, Victor's mother answered. Mother, I can go to the market if you wish me to. Victor used the Latin word for mother. Mother, which is Latin for mother. My child, are you sure? Yes, mother. I wish to go. Besides, pater is on duty. Pater, which is Latin for father. Actually, we're in a period of peace. I'm on guard duty for the province of Nothium, his father replied. Victor and his parents began to eat their porridge before they got the day started. A few minutes passed and Victor's father got up from the table. His father made his way out of the house onto his assigned post on the border of Nothium. After his father left the house, Victor walked up to his room and got into his regular clothes. I'm on my way to the market. Can you tell me what you need? He asked his mother. I need some meat, wheat, linen for clothes, and oil. Okay, mother, I can get all that for you. I might not come back immediately, as I want to see Victoria for a little while. I'm in no rush for the items, just make sure you get back before the sun goes down. Be safe, my child, Victor's mother said as she kissed him on the cheek. New quest. Get 1 load of wheat, 1 load of meat, 1 jar of oil, and 2 pieces of linen. Reward? None, but you will get your mother's love. Your mother has given you 120 denarii. The denarius was the currency used in Roman times. Denarii is the plural for denarius. The denarii is the main resource you'll need to buy goods and weapons in the Roman Republic. After his mother handed him the gold coins, Victor put the coins in his pocket as he left the house. When he got outside, the sun shined. Victor began to walk towards the market to get the goods his mother asked. Victor trekked around his neighborhood while he looked at the many casas in the area. Casa is Latin for house. For the most part, Victor resided in a respectable area of Roma. In the middle of his neighborhood, he saw a few domuses erected. These homes were where the richer equites resided. Looking at the larger domuses, Victor could only dream of being a soldier and affording to live in a large home along with the mother of his wife, Victoria. Despite the neighborhood being respectable, most of the residents were plebs, who were the regular people who worked. Victor's family was considered Class 3 plebeians in the social class of Rome. That made them plebeians, but they had a respectable amount of wealth, and their casa was well maintained, contrary to the insulae. Insulae were where the lesser plebs lived, and were considered the apartment buildings of the Roman Republic. They were also considered the slums of Rome. Some insulae were on top of assisting businesses. As he was walking, he began to think. One day, I'll be a soldier and make Potter proud. Maybe I'll be an even better soldier than him, or be a great general like Marcus Antinous Reginus, he said in his head. Instead of going to the market, Victor trekked to the left side of the block. He skipped through the paved roads as he saw the horse carts loading in material for the different workshops in the town. A potter walked out of the pottery workshop and waved at Victor. Hi, Marcus. A glorious day to you, my dear boy. Marcus, who was a local potter, was picking up crates of clay that he was going to use to make the beautiful pottery his mother would spend her denarii on. Continuing on his way to Victoria's house, he stopped by the workers' workshop. Victor made it a regular activity to pass by the workshop, even though he couldn't afford any of the weapons. He was just in love with the Gladys swords and scutcheon shield. The Pinum also caught his attention. I hope Matteo and Marcinus are in the mood to play Romans versus Carthaginians, Victor said out now in excitement. Little Pierre, don't ever scream out that dirty word, the weaponsmith scolded at Victor. Pierre is Latin for little boy. Sorry, but which one? The Carthaginians. Just mentioning those people would get you in big trouble. They are our hated enemies. The evil Hamilcar Barca, general of Carthage, is trying to destroy us. He tried to destroy Sicilia, and the emperor will not take so kindly to those who talk about those people except out of pure hate. Another piece of advice, don't ever think about having relationships with any woman from Panini lands. If you do and the emperor finds out, say goodbye to your head. Or if he's in a good mood, he would just make you a slave. Oh, no worries. I don't like Carthaginians or anyone who isn't Roman. I'm just trying to be a soldier. I just come here to check out your weapons. When I'm old enough and have enough denarii, I will fight for Rome. Good, Pierre. I look forward to seeing you in a few years. Just train hard. Getting into the army isn't going to be easy. Oh, I know, Phoenix. I'm going to try to earn money on my own. My parents could afford to pay for my weapons, but I want to show them I can be my own man. I'm like you, Victor. Come on in for a moment and you can check out my stock. I can't guarantee that any of the stock will be around when you turn 18. We get recruits every few months. Some make it in, some don't, and a few end up dying in training. After Phoenix stopped talking, he met Victor into the weapons workshop. Victor saw a few weapons he would like to have once he was old enough. In Rome, prospective soldiers had to buy their own weapons and had to be at least a pleb to join the army. No slaves or foreigners were allowed. Being a legionnaire was the most respectable job, only second to being part of the Roman Senate or praetor in charge of the military. Weapons workshop. Items for sale. Short sword, 150 denarii. This is a basic sword for a recruit entering the army. It can be upgraded as he gains denarii to purchase a better sword. Skull Scutum, 300 denarii. It's your basic shield that can block attacks and block projectiles. It's made out of wood and iron. Helmet, 75 denarii. A basic helmet made out of bronze. It's a paramount item for any soldier of the Roman army. Chainmail armor, 400 denarii. Powerful chain armor, perfect for any soldier. Not only is it sturdy, but also the user can move around with ease. However, it's not cheap. Only the rich will be able to afford this. Never armor, 200 denarii. This is the basic armor for the Legionnaire. It's not as good as chainmail armor. However, for the normal Prem, this might be the only choice due to its cheaper price. Basic Gladius Sword, 350 denarii. It's made out of iron and a significant upgrade from the short sword. The steep price tag makes it tough for anyone other than an etiquette or patrician to purchase. Looking at all the weapons on the shelf, Victor added up that he would need 725 denarii saved up to buy the most basic of weapons. It looks like I need to save up my money. I should have 725 denarii by the age of 18. I can also do favors for people or get a small job. I also hear rumors of treasure chests, which might have denarii as well, he said in his head. New quest. Earn 725 denarii by 234 BC to buy the equipment to join the Roman army. Reward. You can train to be a recruit for the Roman army. New side quest. Go to the Nautium fields and fight off 2 wolves. Reward, +1 offense, +1 defense, and 10 experience points. Current stats, defense 1, offense 1. Experience points, 0. Thanks, Phoenix, for letting me see your weapons. I look forward to the day where I serve as a defender of Rome, Victor told Phoenix. You're welcome. Now running on, my boy. I have lots of work to do, Phoenix said with a smile. Victor made his way out of the weapons shop and continued on the block until he got to an intersection. On the intersection, some pros were paving the broken roads where carts passed. Before he could move forward, Victor was greeted by a prefect. Prefect, a Roman guard who patrolled the streets. A glorious day to you, my boy. Blessed be Mars for protecting us another day. Victor did not reply and instead smiled at the prefect. He kept moving forward straight to the next block where the insunates were. Several of the polar plebs resided on this particular block. Prefects walked by this block as the crime rate was problematic due to the no wealth for the citizens. Victor just continued to skip and ignore the citizens as they walked by. One poor male was seen begging for money or food. The man smelled like he hadn't bathed in days, and his toga was in terrible shape. Victor felt terrible for the man, but wasn't sure if the money his mother gave him would be enough to buy the goods. So he told the man that he had nothing. The man cried, but did not pursue Victor for money. After getting through the incident, Victor reached another block filled with humble casas, and with a few domuses sprinkled in. At the end of the block, he saw Victoria's casa. He knocked on the door, and Victoria's mother answered. Hi, is Victoria home? Sure, give me a minute to get her. After a minute passed and Victoria appeared in a white robe, Victor! Thanks for coming. I thought I would have to stay home and be bored reading Plato. What should we do? Before Victor could answer, Victoria's mother said, You two have fun. Just don't get into any trouble, okay? I don't need any prefects knocking on the door. Okay, Mother. Victor, let's go to the market. I think Mateo and Mercedes are going to be there later. Sure, I have to go there anyway. I promised my mother that I was going to pick up what she needed. Okay, I'll wait you there, Victoria said. Victoria was Victor's friend since he was 5. They grew up together in Nautium. Victor had a crush on her since the age of 10. However, his parents were strict on having relationships too young. Victoria usually got straight A's on her studies while Victor was an average student, as physical education was his favorite part of the school day. Victoria was a beautiful young Roman girl with brunette-colored hair and a smile that was a ray of sunshine to Victor. She had blue eyes as well, which made her attractive. Her family was also class 3 plebeians in Rome's social class. When they were not in school, the two of them enjoyed playing in Nautium fields. The fields were relatively safe except for rogues that would roam around on occasion. Whenever they went off to explore around, they never separated from each other. Victor saw that as a sign of a possible relationship as the years passed. At the moment, the only thing he cared about was seizing the day and enjoying what it had in store for him. An elderly woman called them before they could go too far. They walked over to her. Hey, oh, Victor and Victoria! Two of my favorite kids! Can you do me a favor? What can we do for you, Cassia? Victor asked. If you could, can you give me these things on my list from the market? I will give you 300 denarii, and whatever is left, you get to keep. You think you can do that in 10 minutes? I'm sorry to put a time limit, but I have to go to the clinic. Sadly, I'm not feeling too well, and my old body isn't as strong as it used to be, Cassia explained. New side quest. Help Cassia with the market one. You must get 2 quarts of oil, 2 loads of wheat, 1 load of meat, and 2 loads of vegetables. Reward for completion? You keep whatever denarii is left. Will you accept? You have selected yes. You have been given 300 denarii. Denarii 420. Yes, Elder Cassia. We can do it. Come on, Victoria. Be sure to split your money with your friend, Cassia said with a smile while Victoria nodded his head. While Victoria and Victor nodded their heads. Victor and Victoria held hands as they walked through the market. They walked through the incinerator without incident and then passed the weaponsmith. Upon reaching the mark with the Domus housing, the two of them continued straight until they reached the market. And that is chapter 1, guys. I know I didn't get to the action scenes, but I thought the best way to start off was chapter 1. Of course, if you enjoyed it, you can always comment below and tell me you want more. It's as simple as that. I'll be ready to do more if you want. I just wanted to give you guys a small sample of how would my reading speed if I made it a regular practice. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope it got you interested in the book. Trust me, there's gonna be a lot more action scenes, and the story is gonna get a whole lot more interesting as the series goes. All right, so I hope you enjoy that new sample, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend, guys. Thanks for listening. If you made it this far, this is Angel Ramon, or my alter ego, Angelus Maximus, and thank you for listening to the video. Take it easy, guys.